I blocked my best friend of 10 years without a word, and the relief scared me more than the guilt. Let me take you back to the beginning, because that's the part I keep circling in my head. We met at 19 in a laundromat of all places. I was crying over a dryer that ate my last $2, and she walked over, fed her own quarters into the machine, and said, "Nobody cries alone on my watch." That was Dana. For 10 years, that line felt like a promise. She showed up to my grandmother's funeral in a borrowed black dress. She drove 4 hours in a snowstorm when I got dumped. When I think of my 20s, I think of her voice on the phone at 2 a.m. So I need you to understand, I didn't block a stranger. I blocked the person who knew the name of my childhood dog and the exact way I take my coffee. The change was slow. That's the thing nobody warns you about. It didn't arrive as one big betrayal. It arrived as 1,000 tiny paper cuts I kept telling myself weren't bleeding. It started around year 7. Every conversation became a scoreboard, and somehow I was always losing. I'd share good news, a promotion, a trip, a second date that went well, and there'd be this pause. Then, "Must be nice." Just those 2 words, dropped like a coin down a well. I got a raise, and she said the company was probably underpaying me anyway. I got engaged, briefly, and she spent the dinner listing every reason he'd let me down. I made excuses for her. She's stressed. She's had a hard year. Her job is brutal. I became a professional translator of Dana, turning her jabs into things I could live with.